Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little tutorial um, on how to build a hidden door. They're pretty simple once you get the mechanics down, but as you can see, all you need is the items that are in my inventory. That's all you need. You need redstone, sticky piston, redstone torch, uh, stone or any material that you're building your building out of, pressure plate, or button. You can adapt this to have buttons, but I prefer pressure plate because they're just easier to do. I'll show you how to adapt them later on. You need repeaters, redstone repeaters, a single redstone block, and whatever material the outside area is made of, whether that be dirt, stone, gravel, sand, whatever you want to use. Um, so let's get this thing started. Alright, so what you want to do first is figure out where exactly you want your secret door to be at. You put a pressure plate down and that marks the front of the door. Then you need to put two blocks up and then put two sticky pistons with a one gap block between them. After that, you need to take four more sticky pistons and put them in a pattern like this. So far, your building should look like this. Feel free to pause if you need to get this set up. Okay, so moving on, you need to put a block on the top piston of each of these, on the top. And then afterwards, you need to put another block at a diagonal like that on each of these. Then what you need to do is take a redstone torch and place it on the inside of the block like that. Doing so should power both the top and bottom piston. So far, this is what it should look like. Okay. Now, what you need is the redstone repeaters. Take a repeater and place one right here and one like so. Then take this and take redstone and do this, this, and this, and this. Take another repeater, place it right here, and on this one you want to place all these repeaters to max because you want this section to go off last. You want this section to retract and then this section to pull back. And then you want to place the final piece of redstone right here. This piece right here is what powers everything. So if you want to test it out, or I'll do an aerial view so you can pause it and check it out if you need to um, catch up a little bit. Alright, now this piece right here, this piece of redstone, this powers the entire thing. This is the input. So if you want to test everything out, put a redstone torch right here. And as you can see, this should retract and pull back. Alright, so now if you want, you can cover this up right here. Cover that up to make your outside wall. Break that. And that should retract like that. And this is, what I have right here is basically a one-way switch. But what I'm going to show you is a two-way system that opens it with a pressure plate, and it will stay open until you come in on the other side and step in a pressure plate that's going to be right here. So what you need to do now is take this block right here and dig down 3. Make a staircase 3 down. Put a piece of redstone right here, a piece of redstone right here, then cover this up right here with a slab. This is so that nothing can fall. Wait, I'm sorry, take that back. I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, so do that. Then make a path on the surface to where you want the redstone to be. Alright, then dig 2 down and dig 1 right there. So you should have the pressure plate on top of whatever material you're using with a space under it and then a block under that. Then you should have a step down. And you want to put a piece of redstone right here and dig out the rest of this. Okay, so far this is what you should have. Alright. Okay, now take a repeater, put a redstone repeater right here, and put that right here. Okay. Then in front of this repeater, dig down one and place a sticky piston. On top of that sticky piston, you want to use sandstone. That gives the best functionality of this. Okay. Then in front of that piece of sandstone, put another repeater. Okay. So this is what you should have so far. All right. Now in front of that repeater, you want to put another sticky piston facing outwards. And for that sticky piston, take your one redstone block and place it down right there. Okay. This is what you should have. Okay, now this thing that you just built is called a pulse shortener. So what it does is it turns a button or a pressure plate into a switch. So as you can see, you step in the pressure plate, this shoots up, cutting off the signal from this in half, pushing that out and turning this sticky piston into a regular piston and pushing that out. And when you step on it again, it grabs it and pulls it back, therefore turning off the circuit. Okay, so what you want to do is this spot right here, leave empty. Then you want to place a redstone right here, redstone right there, redstone right there. And then, oh, I'm sorry, you want to take a repeater and put it right there. Alright, and let me turn it to daytime. Alrighty. And this is outside portion of your hidden door completed. See? Now that you have that completed, you want to start working on your interior hallway. It doesn't have to be like this. You can build it in whatever direction you want, but I'm just doing this for sake of space. Alrighty, and just be sure to get the floor or whatever material you want it to be, and then put a pressure plate right there. Then you want to dig 3 down, dig 1 out, and then dig out until you find this area right here. Then you want to put a piece of redstone right there, a repeater right there, and then redstone going to the pressure plate. I'm sorry, you don't need that repeater. My bad. You want redstone going to that pressure plate. And fill this back up, place that, and then your hidden door is completed. So you step right here, it opens, you go through here, yes, sorry, you gotta wait a little bit for everything to shut down, but yeah, so let's test that out real quick. And then once you hear that piston go off, step on that, close it, everything's shut back. Do what you need to do in this room, and when you want to leave, there you go. So you have a switch on the outside and a switch on the inside. Then you can cover this up with whatever material you want to use. And right here, if you don't want to have like a 2-gap that stuff can go in, or if you're near water and you don't want water to go down there, take a slab and place it on top right there. See, a redstone signal can pass under a slab, and it could also, you can also use a slab to split redstone if you need to. And then just cover everything up. And there you have it, your hidden door. And like I said, I will show you how to convert this into a button or lever system If you want the lever system, you do not need the pulse shortener right here. You can just take that out and just do a straight line of redstone with a hidden switch under this. And if you want a button, let's see, a button, just do that, and then there you go. That's how you convert it into a button. You just replace the pressure plate with a button. And what I suggest you do is put a button right there, and then put a pressure plate right here. So that way you don't have to worry about if someone's chasing you, can just press the button and go whoop, and then press the button on your way out. So it's pretty simple. It's a little complicated if you don't really understand redstone, but I hope you liked this tutorial, and I hope it helped you out a lot. If you did, be sure to leave a comment and a like down below. And like I said in my first video, I am just starting out on YouTube, and I am going to be a little monotonous and a little boring at first, but I'm working on it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, leave a comment and a like below and tell me what I can do to make my videos better. Anyway, have a good day and good night.